So we are back with another look at Xbox's sales. It might be Boxing Day, but that hasn't stopped Xbox from slipping out a few more games into their sale this week. So we're going to be giving you that rundown of all those quick completions that have been added to the sale. We'll be covering every game that you can complete in under 2 hours. So we're not going to waste another moment. We're going to roll those credits and find out what game we'll be playing this week. So as we always do, we're going to start off with every game that can be completed in under half an hour. And our first game, you're going to have to take this with a pinch of salt, because its console version is actually in the next category for all games that can be completed in a half hour to an hour. So this one might be on the slightly longer side of half hour, but it is currently sitting at between 0 to half an hour. And that's the Story Tale. And this is the Windows 10 version. It's currently 50% off at $1.99, is rated 2.25, is a platformer, and has seen enough updates to give it a 4000G Gamerscore, and sees you play as a little princess who doesn't want to be queen as she slips out of the palace in search of a mysterious amulet. So a nice bargain here to start off with, a massive Gamerscore of that 4000G. Our next game is Paper Flight Speed Rush. This one's been in the sale quite a few times, but you haven't picked it up. Here's another chance to do so. Half hour completion for that 1000G, rated again 2.25, and this is an adventure flight style game. Netscape 50% off, $1.99, another cheap game. This is an adventure point and click with an authentic 8-bit retro style with modern day elements of escape rooms. Now this one we actually have a guide for on the channel showing you how to get all 2000G for this game. It's 35% off at $2.72, and that's Dark Burial Enhanced Edition. This is a nice retro style puzzle platformer, not too difficult at all, good 2000G there, not too badly priced, and is rated 2 stars. Full Quiet is next. This one's 50% off at £4.19, again worth 1000G this one. Bit of a stinker this one, only rated 1.5. So out of all these games, it's the most expensive, has a very small gamer score, and is rated really badly. So maybe one to be skipping this week, but if not, this adventure games is an open world adventure as you encounter strange creatures and solve puzzles to find out how to restore the radio relay grid. And our final one in this category is The Rabbit Crazy Adventure, is worth 2000G, is 25% off at £3.14, and is rated 2.25, and this is an exciting position platformer with 50 levels full of challenges and enemies. And we've got a couple more to go through that can be completed between half hour and an hour. It is a bit slim pickings in this one. Like I said previously, we have got one game that was in the first section, but the console version. But the first one on offer this week is Tested on Humans Escape Rooms, 40% off £5.03. Scores really well this escape room, rated 2.75, is worth that 1000G, and this is an escape room in a dark setting that will test your skills, solve puzzles, decode secrets, find hidden objects, and investigate the different rooms of the research centre while you discover the events that led to you there. We also have Hat Up available this week, 40% off, $2.51. This one's rated 2 stars. Has had some updates, so this one's actually worth 3000G. It's from our favourite publisher, East Asia Soft, and this is a simple puzzling platformer. Has some very Super Meat Boy style looks to this one. Another one that appears quite regularly on this one is Gabriel's World, The Adventure, rated 2.25, is currently 25% off at £3.44. Has had updates and is worth a massive 4000G, so definitely one to be considering if you're looking for those big gamer score boosts. As I've mentioned a couple times already, we have the console version of The Story Tale. This one's 50% off at £2.09, so the console version is more expensive than the Windows 10 is still rated 2.25, and the reason for the increased time and price might be worth that this one has actually had more updates than the Windows 10 version. This version, the console one, is actually worth 5000 G. So if you picked up both this one and the Windows 10 version, you'll be picking up a massive 9000 G this week, giving that Gamerscore what it can be only described as the ultimate boost. So definitely two games be worth picking up this week. So that brings us to our final category, all games that can be completed in 1 to 2 hours, and we're starting off with the Windows 10 version of Mushroom Savior. Now this is a little different to the console version. The console version will net you 5000 G. For some reason the Windows 10 version has only had a few updates and is only worth 3000 G, but it's still 55% off at a very cheap 188, making it definitely worth picking up, rated 2.5, and we do have a guide available on our channel showing you how to complete each level, making sure that you can pick up these achievements in the quickest time possible. So if you're picking up this game, definitely check out our guide, and we do obviously have the updated guides for the console version as well. The next game on sale is Paradise Lost. This one's 65% off, still a bit of a hefty price at $4.37, but this game does look really impressive, is rated 3 stars, so that's backing up what it looks like. And this is an alternative world where the World War II had no victors and persisted for 20 more years, ending in the Nazis launching a nuclear missile on Europe. So if this sounds like your type of game, definitely consider this one. Like I said, it's scoring really well, has that 1 to 2 hour completion, and looks like you'll have a thoroughly good time completing this game. We've got a couple of word puzzle games on offer next. The first one is Crossovers. This one's 50% off at $3.34, is rated 2.75, and the other puzzle game is Word Maze, 50% off at $3.34 as well. This one's rated 2.75. Both are simple word puzzle games that'll have your brain thinking in no time. We have a horror survival game next in An Evil Existence. This one's 75% off at $2.49. Nether Stinker though, also rated 1.5 like our previous stinker, has that 1 to 2 hour completion for 1000 G, and says within the first 5 minutes of the game you'll be trapped in an interactive nightmare, and that might just be because of how bad that game actually is. Annapurna game next, Donut County. This one's been on sale and has been on Game Pass, but if you missed it, perfect opportunity to get this one now, 70% off, really cheap there at $3.22, rated really well at 3.5, and this is a puzzle game where you use a hole to basically pick up trash. Old Man's Journey, another game that looks brilliant, is backed up with its rating of 3.25, is an adventure point and click which is 50% off at £4.19. Yet another escape room, quite a few on offer this week. This one's again really well rated, 3 stars for this one, 40% off at £5.03, and sees you travel through time to steal priceless treasures. Will you be able to make it back alive? And the final game has only just been released on November the 21st, and that's Ark Survival Ascend. This is basically a modern day remake of the original Ark, rebuilt from the ground up with next gen technologies in Unreal Engine 5. You're currently going to get a 10% discount. It's still a hefty price at $33.74. It's rated 4 stars though, and using the command codes you should be able to get this open world survival game completed in that 1 to 2 hour completion. You're definitely going to need though a guide to get through this one, so make sure you check out some of those available on other websites. And that concludes the list of every game that can be completed in under 2 hours this week. There's some nice really big gamer scores available on offer, though it is still a little bit on the slim picking side, but I'm sure there's something out there for everyone this week. And if not, definitely check out the countdown sale. It is mainly for people looking for those bargains on those newly released AAA titles, but there is definitely some hidden gems in the quick completions in there as well, so definitely have a look at that one. Well, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you have, please do hit the like, share and subscribe button. Doing that ensures that you don't miss any of our weekly sales videos or any of our guides that we release, and also helps build up this channel so that we can bring you even more content and more guides for the games that you want to see. Well, again, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all